operation is precision, where raw materials meet expertise, and consistency is engineered into every process.
Welcome to Rondo Lane Dispatch here in Owings Mills, Schuster Concrete. We're in the dispatch office here. This is where all the magic happens, where we load the trucks and get the concrete out to the customers. This section here, this is our batching section. This is where the concrete is actually weighed up, goes to the plant, goes up the belt into our drum outside there, which mixes it up, and then it goes right into our trucks. Our drivers will go wash it in and take it to the customer. It all starts up here. We have our screens where the customer calls in, places their order. It comes to us, we set the day, the time, the place, and it comes to us when it's time to be loaded. It goes through our dispatch screens here, and our dispatcher will send it over to our batcher. Our batcher will look over the mix design, make sure it's the correct mix for the application, and then we load it in the truck. This is where it starts.
I started with Schuster 14 years ago with no knowledge of a mixer with concrete, and the training was awesome. So once I caught on, I really enjoyed this job. It's really a challenge. No day is the same. It's just awesome.
So right there, that's our loader guy. He loads all the materials inside the bins according to the customer's preference, according to the mix of the load. Once everything inside the bin gets pushed up into the conveyor belt, into the weighing bin, the big weighing bin. Once everything is measured into the correct measurements, everything gets pushed up into that drum right there, gets mixed up together. Once we get the correct slump, everything gets poured inside the concrete truck.
Concrete is tough. Standards are tougher. At Schuster Concrete, our trucks represent our work, clean, sharp, and job ready. Because professionalism shows up before the first pour.
Same thing with the tag axle. But the rear wheels should be 2/32. Want to make sure to check between the duals, make sure there's nothing caught between here. You know, rocks and stones or any large objects like that. And now that the truck is not running, I'm going to start the truck so we can check to make sure that the hopper and the chute is working properly. Make sure the chute is moving. Yep. Make sure the chute lock is working. That's working properly. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is, after the pre-trip, we're going to go to the water rack and fill up the water tank with water before we get loaded. 200-gallon tank, water capacity. Just backspin the drum to make sure there's no excess water left in, maybe overnight, or maybe in the wintertime, when it freezes, the water falls out, maybe water chunks come out. All right, so there's no excess water in the drum, and now I'm ready to get loaded.
Precision lives here. Inside this plant, every process is measured, every movement intentional, and every result built to exact standards.
So welcome, this is the concrete warehouse. So once everything gets loaded, all the raw materials get loaded into the bins outside. All the material gets pushed inside using the conveyor belt into this one big bin. So once everything gets weighed into the correct measurements, gets pushed up into another conveyor belt all the way up into the drum, where everything gets fixed and then poured inside the concrete truck. So here at Schuster, we've been buying a lot of new trucks. Once we get a delivery of a new truck, this is how they come in. Just the chassis, the car and the chassis. Once they come in here,
we take them inside the shop in here where our mechanics, they build the whole truck according to our own specifications.
Wherever I'm going, how many yards is going to be in the drum, this computer will tell me.
Built on accuracy and engineered for strength, this facility delivers more than concrete. It delivers confidence. Here, innovation leads the way, shaping what's next from the ground up.